It is 1 month since Agriculture and Food Authority (AFA) instructed millers to halt milling of canes, a move that has had negative effects on farmers, resulting to mixed reactions from different stakeholders.
What is it?
Minority Leader in the National Assembly, Opiyo Wandayi, now claims that AFA's move was intentional and aims to sabotage the economies from their stronghold, as Nyanza and Western regions are the only ones affected.
The letter issued by the Sugar Directorate of AFA on 17th July this year was a total mischief, making the AFA a willing participant in the evil schemes by the state to sabotage and kill the economies of the Luo and Luhya nations for their political beliefs and positions.
As per the Minority Leader, AFA is being used by the government to sabotage cane production and create room for cartels to take over importation of sugar.
The Luo and Luhya economies are being sacrificed to benefit Kenya Kwanza sugar dealers. We will obviously not accept this.
We will support the farmers to ensure that if the factories were to be closed and any sugar importation is allowed, then it is the established millers, the main factories, which should be allowed to import to sustain the workforce.
The best option to help our workers is to allow the licensing of sugar importation to be given to the factories, the millers, so that they can import, make profit, and pay the workers using those profits.
And farmers and workers have nothing to eat. Surely, the government, we are asking you, we are pleading that you reopen the factories, mainly Chemelil and Muhoroni.
As per the AFA letter to sugar millers, Transmara, Sony Sugar and Sukari industries will be affected by the directive. However, production in some private milling factories is still ongoing.
None of the public millers has been allowed to continue milling. The few factories which have been allowed to continue milling on account of having sufficient cane are private mills. One or two private mills which have been stopped from milling are actually owned by people who are at the center of these sugar imports. So you can see the game being played here.
At a time like now, when life is very difficult for the families. We have farmers with sugar cane in the farms that are going to rot because the government has closed the factories. This is not acceptable.
I think it's in good faith because it is a big lesson to the millers now to focus on cane development. Sasa kwa hivyo, any leader ambaye atasema ya kwamba that the government is trying, and in fact they should know, this issue was raised by the millers themselves and they voted, by the way.
Azimio also claims part of the government sabotage is exhibited through alleged denial of subsidized fertilizers to farmers within their strongholds. Martin Opiyo, K24 TV, Nairobi.